I'm totally crazy.
Hey,
Feeling
hey, squirt, gonna squirt. Whoa, who's in it to the will?
Man.
Damn.
No, it's man. Isn't it man?
Damn.
Man. I feel like a woman.
You got the tits for it.
Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another week of quarantine, and welcome to another week of quarantine content with me, Brandon Walker. And who's that over there? Who's that?
Oh, it's me, Monday Fun Day.
It's Kate. Hi, Kate.
Hey. Oh, Monday.
We are headed just face first into another week.
Just tumbling. Literally, if you were wheelbarrow, and my face is right in the mud.
Yeah, I've heard that Kate. She'll do a wheelbarrow in a hurry.
Indeed. Mm-mm.
So today we've got news, and it's Monday, so that tells me we've got a little look ahead into what's going to happen in our lives, a little horoscope, right?
You know I got the crystal ball out.
or in my case, the horoscope, huh?
It's usually terrible.
I'm so terrible. I hate myself.
Bad life.
People don't like me.
Oh, you're going to die.
But before we get to the news, Kate, nothing gets me going like a big stack of pancakes and some syrup. And when I get in that mood, just pour it all over me. Just give me some syrup.
Absolutely.
Some fucking syrup. What?
Where is it?
Give me some syrup.
I don't want it.
I like to go to the Village Family Restaurant in Waynesville, Ohio.
Waynesville, excellent pancakes. That's what they say. It takes a village to eat these waffles.
That's what people were singing back in the early 90s. Back when you had a future.
That was the time. That was a hopeful time.
So let's go ahead and do some news. Kate, I know that you have been steady studying the news all weekend, and you've got a full bucket of news for us.
You better believe it, bucko.
I do.
First up, I know we normally stay away from politics at Barstool. We stay away from it at Morning Sunshine. It's just a big old rain cloud. We don't need it here. So,
not that we're opposed to it. We just really generally don't understand it. We don't get it.
How do you vote?
We're not smart enough to understand the processes.
What's a hanging chad?
I have no idea. Well, I probably asked Caller Daddy what a hanging chad is.
Washington, D.C. Washington, don't care.
Wouldn't know how to register to vote if it killed me.
Not going to affect me. Long story short, Dave went on a big old rant about flattening the curve at an emergency press conference last week that was completely unrelated to losing a ton of money in the stock market that day.
Completely unrelated. Unrelated.
It was very serious. A lot of blue check marks were real mad about it. A lot of big magazines and newspapers were mad.
Just squawking.
Anyway, there was one bird that came swooping in with some good words for Dave, and it was none other than Elon Musk.
The deodorant guy.
The deodorant guy. And he said, well said, please run for office. The politicians and unelected bureaucrats who stole our liberty should be tarred, feathered, and thrown out of town.
He said that?
That's how rich people talk in my mind. Anyways, next thing you know, the site goes crazy. That gets retweeted 1 billion times. Dave responds to him. They're like, yeah, fuck it. We're running for office. They're selling Portnoy Musk 2020 t-shirts on the site right now. They're selling thousands of them. People are like, Trump, no thanks. Whoever else, no thanks. Portnoy Musk. Free Teslas for everybody. Free trips to Mars for everybody.
Yep.
Free pizzas probably for everybody. All sorts of good stuff. But
this sounds like a good reason to get into politics.
Those two, great. Do you have any other ideas from Barstool? Who else would be good at running for president?
No, I really don't. I don't think, there's so many. I don't think you can because, you're a woman. But I don't really think that other people are going to be able to do it. Maybe I don't know. I see some young talent out there.
What about, I know 2 big hitters from the Barstool Breakfast. What about Large and Willie? They're a dynamic duo.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see, large colon 2020. That might work.
Pushing the shit out of Washington.
There's nothing more useful in this world than a large colon.
Nope, draining all the shit out of that swamp. You know what I mean? I like that one.
Flushing the bile out of Washington.
You know who I'm thinking?
Who?
If he could make zillion beers a movement, he could run, but he'd need a heavy hitter.
You're talking about Dana B, my producer on Walk the Line.
Yep.
This guy's got some ideas, but if he's going to need some name value, some recognition.
Yeah.
And I think a likable guy, put him with Big Cat. Dana B and Cat.
Pussycat 2020.
I would vote for Pussycat.
Who's not going to vote for Puss?
I haven't seen one in years, but I would still vote for one.
Speaking of, you.
Me? You think I'd be good in office?
And I'm thinking you and somebody else who's got down home. You both have these down home vibes. You and Big Tennessee.
Oh, we could bring the South. The South will rise again.
The only problem is that, and also Big Tennessee and Brandon Walker, kind of long and clunky and whatever.
The names don't really fit very well.
There's ways to chop it. We'll chop it, whatever, 2020. It'll be perfect. We'll figure it out.
Big Brandon in 2020. Something's there.
Something's there. We'll see. I'll let you know if I can think of. But anyways, I'm just thinking it could be great publicity for Barstool. A whole bunch of good groups running against each other, debates, whatever, airtime. Think about it.
More news?
More news, indeed. And actually, I hope you don't mind. This is a little bit on the personal side.
I know. This is all you ever do.
This
just
is all I ever
belittle
do.
me to make yourself feel better.
Well, I don't know if you remember a few weeks ago on the show, there was flyover happening in New York City. The Blue Angels.
The Blue Angels flew over to show support for nurses and doctors.
Yeah, so I had that segment on the show because I went out to capture the footage myself.
You did a poor job that day, if I remember correctly.
The haters will say, but who knows? I also went out to see the JetBlue one.
Yep.
So JetBlue, Blue Angels, Hell's Angels, all sorts of stuff. Every time it happens, I go out, I record it, I put it online.
You're the flyover correspondent.
I'm the flyover. So that being said, I got a text this weekend alerting me, hey, there's a big one coming your way. You don't want to miss it. I got my phone. I was like still in a skivvy shirt. I like ran downstairs, started looking up to the skies, looking all around. So I have a little video of the latest flyover.
So you saw the flyover.
It was more of a, you'll just have to see.
We'll just see.
Exciting news, Big Cat just texted me and said this huge blimp just went by Brooklyn and it's coming towards Queens. I'm not that far from him. So said go outside, look around. Hopefully, I've been loving all these flyovers, so people always good let me know. Can't wait to see this one, the blimp. Where is it? I don't see. Oh my God.
Hey, Kate.
Oh my God, it's huge.
How are you doing?
Holy shit. Big Cat said a blimp. I didn't realize. Oh my God. What?
That wasn't. You told me you weren't gonna. You told me that.
Well, I didn't. Big Cat said you were He didn't say you, but he said a blimp, big white blimp. Look out for it.
He gave me the address. He gave me the address and he said there were cookies there. I have a little bit of news from the weekend. So I don't know if you saw it, but it was on Twitter. It was on a website or an app. And Bob Huggins, University of West Virginia coach,
long time schoolie.
He got his friend squad together and he decided to have a little fun, right? He had a little fun and he tweeted out, and I assume someone doctored the photo. I don't know how they did it, but he tweeted out pictures of he and all his friends, and guess who made the cut?
Who?
Big Cat made the cut. El Presidente made the cut. You got Dave right there. You got Big Cat. And here, you'll see the picture right here. So Bob Huggins was able to get – I mean, that's his friend group. That's who he's tight with. That's who he hangs out with. That's cool that Dave and Big Cat made it. But I got to thinking, Kate, what about us? What about here at Morning Sunshine? People love us.
I've been thinking about that too.
And I know you've got tons of friends. I've got tons of friends. So
endless. If
you don't mind, I went ahead and I kind of looked into your Facebook history and your browsing history. I got some access to your computer I probably shouldn't have gotten. But I now know who your 12 closest friends are.
Hell yeah.
This is going to be awesome. Because you probably haven't seen these. It's quarantine. You haven't seen these folks in a while. But
okay.
Here, right here is a picture of Kate and the only people that care about her in this world. That's about right.
It's not people. It's not.
No, it's not. It's definitely not, Kate. It's a cat.
That's just fork a bunch of times.
That is in fact what that is. That's just you surrounded by a cat. And because you only have one, I had to superimpose his body onto 12 bodies, or his head onto 12 bodies. So that's your life. Right there in a picture. Just a lonely cat lady surrounded by cats. And you know what, Kate? You know what the kicker is?
Huh.
I did make that as a joke. But you love that fucking picture, don't you?
I'm not gonna lie. I would like it printed out. I would like a painting of this. I would like this muraled on my wall. And also, look at me in a suit. You already knew I looked good in a suit.
Right.
I look really good in a Huggins. I look great in Huggins' body.
That's about as good as you're going to look.
Wow. Holy shit. I love it. It's funny that you did that.
Dressed up like a man surrounded by cats. You can't get any better than that.
That is precise. That is very astute. I'm glad you did it, though, because I honestly, great minds, I did the same thing for you. I said, who
you didn't even know we were going to do this.
I said, great minds. Who does he surround himself most with? Who is around him more than anyone else, giving him the support and what he needs to move forward every day? What is his greatest motivators? And so let's see yours.
Kate, that's just a bunch of sloppy joes.
Sure is, you fat bitch.
So we have horoscopes?
We do. Boy, we sure do. That was big, tense news rounds there.
That was an ordeal right there.
It was a whole thing.
That was something.
But let's totally change. We're changing. We're shifting gears.
Let's get to the funny stuff now.
Let's keep it funny. All right, Aries. Once again, that's the one that came up to read this week. So that's you.
Fifth Monday show, and for the fifth time, we've got Aries.
And I'm excited about this one because I'm starting to buy more. You know, you can buy the crystals and the balls and all that stuff to get better at these readings. Yeah. I bought a little tool myself for this one. So Gibraltar's Comet is circling the Great Bing Bong Moon, which means you'll be getting a message from the cosmos this week. And you think, that's weird. What could that be? I actually just bought a cosmic spinner. Okay? You can see it very clearly here in my office.
I do see magical. It very clearly. I see
It's magical, so sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. But here's the message, okay?
Kate, so this is supposed to read my horoscope, but I don't know what to tell you, but your little background there is kind of filtering this out, so I can only see one thing, so we're going to have to go one space at a time here.
It's not filtering it out. It's genuinely magic. It is from the cosmos, so I can't even see the part of it that you can't see either. Okay. It just reveals itself one little flip at a time. It bling, and it tells you.
So this is my horoscope, so I'm just going to read it. Save some food for the rest of us, you simple bitch.
Whoa, that's the whole thing. This is a Cosmos reader. I don't know.
That was very direct.
And it could be channeling things that your family's thinking.
You think there's energy in this house that says, you think the energy coming out of this house is save some food for us, you simple bitch?
There was nothing on it before I started spinning it, so that's your horoscope. I don't know what else to tell you.
I guess I shouldn't really go up against the cosmos.
No, you should take it to heart deeply.
Seems to hate me.
Yeah.
You have any other horoscopes?
No. Mine was boring. Just said, great week ahead.
So it lied again. Well, that's the news for a Monday. Hey, Kate, let's take this week by storm. All right, stop.
Okay, that was Monday.
Fucking idiot. Bye, everybody. I know. Thank you. Take it to the tire store. You
no.
On the steering wheel, maybe? Maybe the far left?
You have to watch that now.
So bad.
0.4 miles.
So embarrassing. Oh, my broke-ass tires and all that. I love all. Listen to the sound. That's how I picture your mid-section sounds, like on a boat in the wind.
Right tire low. Add air to tire. No shit, car.
No shit. Right air to my tire.
Thank you. Can you watch this later? It would be nice to me have a flat tire, but fuck, I know.
You're all just funny.
You watch this later. This guy. That's sweet.
God, you look like such a loser. All these people are watching on the street.
We're doing a
Your
show.
tires just-
Oh my God! It sounds like we're in a helicopter. Listen to us. Listen to us.
It sounds so bad. That's so embarrassing.
I got that coming to see you for a bit.
Look at everybody looking at you.
Tires. Is this the place we're going to? It's not
Oh
unusual.
my God. Oh, you look so poor. Thank God Casey was there to record this.
It didn't really help.
Man.
You owe me $200.
Oh, what a loser. That was highlight of the week.
Is that the first time you've watched that?
Oh no, that's about the 10,000th. But every time feels like the first time. It's like the clown music in the background. Bella.
Fuck you, Kate.